Hey guys, what's happening? Fancy Landmine here, back with more Pikmin. Now, in the last episode, we finished off the impact site by getting the electron battery as well as growing our Pikmin numbers. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and finish off the Forest of Hope. Now, this level just is more than likely just going to require blue Pikmin throughout. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and grab out... you know what? Today can be done. We're going to go ahead and just grab out 100 blue Pikmin. Go ahead and have them get at that so you can get some more flowers. Hopefully. Grab them. Go ahead and grab these guys. And all 100 of our blues are now flowered. Go ahead and attack that guy. Go ahead and take this guy out of the picture as well. And then come over here and just as I thought. Have them do work on the bridge. Not that. I'm actually going to call a few of them off to break off over here and start working on this bridge. And come on. And with that. And with that, they finished this bridge, and we're gonna go over and just have them start helping on this bridge. Like that. That. Now we just need to wait for them to finish the bridge, and then we can grab the part that's over there. I really do love the music in Pikmin. This does take a while to build, though. The only downside. Alright. Should be done after this one, I believe. Nope, still got a little bit more to wait. And there we go. And then we'll grab them all and have them go with that. I have found my Sagittarius. My son gave this to me as a present. It brings to mind visions of my son back home on planet Hoktat. Oh, to be back there right now. Alright. We'll have those guys do that, and then we'll take the rest over, and we're gonna head off this way. Now, as you can see, all the enemies have respawned. They respawn, I believe, 2 days after you kill them. For the most part, I believe. Call them back. Or maybe not. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get these Pikmin, and we're gonna push this box out of the way. Oh, and with that, we have our Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this was a gift from my son. He must be very worried about me right now. With one more ship part, we can increase the dolphin's capabilities. I'm going to go ahead and start throwing some of the Pikmin up over here, because it's kind of hard to get them across that narrow part of the bridge without losing some. Might still even lose some. Yep. Dismiss them, grab this guy, throw him up, and then make our way around. And over here, so you can see it's a little bit empty, but there's a reason for that. Right there is a burrowing Snargret, but that's not the one we want. We want the one that's right here. Now, they come up out of the ground and will, I believe, eat up to 3 Pikmin at a time. But if you can get them to come out of the ground just right, they get their head stuck, and you can just dogpile your Pikmin onto the top of them. But that can be a little bit of a pain to do, like that. Yeah, I'm gonna lose some there, but oh, and we lost another one. Dang it. Come on, just finish them off right here. And with that, we have our next part. Unfortunately, we lost 4 Pikmin in the process, but that's a small loss compared to what it could have been. It's the Geiger counter. Every spaceship needs one of these, but I don't actually know what it is for. Every once in a while, it goes wild and lets out a lot of noise, but I never paid much attention to it. So it doesn't do me much good. I really should read the manual one of these days. A Giga counter is basically, it measures radiation. And seeing as they're blue Pikmin, they're actually going to take a shortcut and go through the water to get back to base, which is better than trying to go back through there. Then we're going to make our way back, and we're going to go and grab the rest of our blue Pikmin and wait for these guys to finish up what they're doing. Then we're going to see if we can't flower our guys back up. Just so I don't have to pull any Pikmin out, I'm just going to pull 4 out of here. Muscle these guys up. And with that Geiger counter, we only have one more part left in this area, which is back up and over in the corner there. With that, we have the Geiger counter and our next ship upgrade. Geiger counter. This noisy gauge is always letting off spontaneous clicks and buzzes. It can be kind of annoying. And with that, we're increasing the dolphin's capabilities. Alright, So that means we can now go into the next area. But my plan for the next episode is actually to try and finish the Forest Navel. Get that finished off before we go on to any new areas, so we don't have to backtrack later. So now we're gonna make our way back up in this way. And back down over here. And we're gonna have these guys work on this wall. Hopefully they'll have it down soon. And we're having a little bit of a frame issue right now, but it'll get better. Hopefully. It just seems to be around when there's a lot of Pikmin that it spikes up. And with that, we'll grab these guys, get them around the barrier, and have them break down this wall. And right back there, beyond this wall, is the Armored Cannon Beetle. And the way to defeat him is that his attack is that he spits out rocks that'll squish your Pikmin, and to get rid of it, you gotta throw a Pikmin into the little hole above his head there, and then he'll open up his back, and you're supposed to throw Pikmin onto his back. Sorry if you hear any other noise out that way. Sister's doing something. I don't like these black walls because they take longer to break down. But once we finish this, we'll have all of our parts. The part we want is right back there, which I believe is the radiation canopy. Like that, we have all parts. Okay, so see, just like that, throw Pikmin in there, and then straight onto his back. And we're gonna whistle up. One in there, and then make our way back around, and with this we should have him. Alright, and that's all of that. Go ahead and just get our Pikmin to grab that. And then we'll put the rest over onto the radiation canopy. At last, my radiation canopy. This turns the harsh radiation of deep space into soft infrared rays that are easy on the body. I'll sleep like a baby once I get this back to the ship. Okay, then we're gonna pull up our radar, make sure we're not missing any. Nope. And with that, we have finished the Forest of Hope. And go ahead and knock these down. Alright. Get this guy back. Ship. again, we're having more frame rate issues, which I'm sorry about, but... Alright. Alright, and with that, we have the radiation canopy. I'll have to inspect it later to make sure it hasn't cracked. I'll be in for even more trouble if I have any radiation leaks. With that, I can now call it a day. So I'm going to go ahead and go to sunset now. Skip that. 6 days since impact. I have managed to increase the range of the dolphin, looking from the dolphin's portal as it launches even higher into the sky. I see a vast wetland in the deepest parts of the forest. I shall call it the Distant Spring. I begin for exploration of it tomorrow. For now, I must sleep. Alright, and with that, that's the end of this episode. We collected the radiation canopy, the gig counter, and Sagittarius. In the next episode, we shall be returning to the Forest Navel and collecting more parts there. So until next time, have a good day.